All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Good Pickins Podcast, episode 63, I believe.
63, you got it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
nice.
sure. Yeah,
How's
yeah.
it
You
going,
got
man?
it for once. Let's go.
Yeah.
Everybody give a round of applause to
Yeah,
Marcus.
man. How's it going? You doing all right?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Just
Awesome,
trying
man.
to chug through some listings before we ate dinner. Got
Nice.
a ton of media. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh. We
seen the
just,
video earlier. They let you
well,
inside earlier again, huh?
yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
did.
heated vibes, but
They
gotta love it.
rounded us up in the little cattle pen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Uh,
But no, also Zesty's parents, they gave us a ton of media and like a bulk
oh, yeah,
buy
that's right.
as they usually do. So I got
Yeah,
119 pieces to sort through with that. I'm just like, oh
nice.
my gosh, like I'm never gonna get to clothing in these hats. Like, so
Yeah,
no, I
I mean,
actually
at some
do.
point.
Yeah, I plan on like getting through at least some of the hats,
Mhm.
at least sorting them and getting through the hats that don't need to be cleaned before I
Yeah.
go on a 1 day vacation on Saturday, which we're
Where you
going
going?
floating
Oh, nice.
down in southwest Missouri. If you guys are familiar with Steelville area in Missouri, it's like
Yeah.
a huge floating camping and floating area.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's funny because you bring up Southwest Missouri because I live in Southeast Missouri, right? And I was just specifying the bow. I was like, because this guy that I'm trying to do some business with says that he lives in South Missouri, Southern Missouri, right? And
okay,
Bo's like, he lives in Southern Missouri, so I'm trying to figure out where he lives at, and I'm thinking he lives in the area where he lives at because us in the state we know the regions, the quadrants. You know what I mean?
for the most
I live in
part,
Southeast. You live in Central West. Sort of Central
central
East,
east, east,
whatever you want to
yeah,
call it.
yeah.
And then so for him to live where he's at, he's in like West Plains area. So it's like straight southern.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
like, yeah, okay.
yeah. I've
So
heard I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you exactly where it is. But
I don't know
whenever
exactly where it's at either, but I know it's southern. It's not
I mean,
southeast or west.
whenever I think of southern Missouri, I think of the Boot Heel personally. That's what
Yeah.
I think
Well,
of.
that's see, but I live close to the Boot Hill, and I technically don't even live in the Boot Hill. The
Right.
Boot Hill is actually the little bitty Boot Hill part of the bottom of the state.
Yeah.
If it's not that, it's not the Boot Hill.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I found that out by moving down here.
I mean,
So
I guess the Ozarks are pretty south too, like when you
that's
really think
south.
about it.
That's south, but it's
Or
more southwest.
or no, I was not the Ozarks, but what's the other big lake? Table Rock. So like
Yeah.
Table Rock Lake. That's
So
pretty
Table Rock
south.
is in that is it, it is in the Ozarks though, I believe. The
Well,
Ozarks are
yeah,
so huge they go down to Arkansas.
yes, yeah. Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say like you can actually ride by boat into Arkansas on Table
Yeah.
Rock Lake, which is so
Yeah.
cool.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's so
So yeah, I
cool.
hope you have a good time on your float trip though.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah. It'll be nice to get away for a day. Just
it'll
I've always
definitely be
said
hot,
this.
hot enough.
Well, yeah, dude. Like, man, I don't know about you guys in the rest of the country, but man, are we are just getting blasted by a heat
Yeah.
wave.
Super
So
hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Consistently.
yeah, yeah. But so very excited to get some relief. Go enjoy the river and a
Yeah.
few adult beverages and just chill.
Have a good time, man.
Pee in the
Sounds
river.
good.
Good old
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Hillary says, "Oh yeah, it's time to chat and chill." What's up, Hillary?
Yes,
What's up,
indeed.
Jennifer? How you doing?
What's
How
going on,
did
Jennifer?
I guess I won't talk about your daughter publicly, but I hope that all went well. Prayers were up. Ashley, what's going on?
What's up, Ashley?
Jonathan says, "Yo, what's going on, man?" Jonathan looks super swole in his photo, man. I got to get back to the
Yeah.
gym. STL here. Hope y'all are doing well. What's up, Anthony? Hope
What's
you
going
are
on,
too, bro.
Anthony? Yeah, 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 yeah.
STL in the building.
That's right.
As sellers who sell used items, do you anticipate an uptick in sales for Q4 or Q1 23 when people get tax returns? Uh,
Uh, I mean,
yeah,
I think
well,
everybody does, really.
yeah, I, I,
Yeah,
I expect it. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I definitely expect it.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I
Hillary
mean,
says she's only about 30 minutes from the ocean. She's going to float there.
I
Okay,
mean,
do your thing, man. Yeah, yeah,
that's definitely possible. I mean, if you're determined enough, you can float anything. Like there
yeah,
are people that have floated the Mississippi River.
yeah.
Actually,
That's
I
pretty
was,
nasty.
dude, I was talking about a crazy story
Mm,
that I wanted an update on because I never heard the update. But last winter, there was a guy in St. Louis who decided to get onto not an iceberg, but a floating
A
piece of
chunk,
ice
yeah.
in the Mississippi, and he floated away and nobody knows where he is.
Oh wow.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Say
Like,
goodbye to the ice guy.
I mean, dude, like I don't know, man. Like
Yeah.
dude, like this is the Mississippi we're talking about. Like
Yeah, it
not
floats out into the ocean. Like I
like
don't know if he made it that far. I'm pretty sure he died.
dude,
Like
that's
the
if he did
current is
it
strong there.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
if he didn't pass away, that would be like the best way to fake your death, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, hey
Yeah.
guys, here I am on Instagram
Yeah.
on my sheet of
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah.
And
He definitely died and froze to death like Titanic. He's
dude, I
floating
mean,
down.
there's no way you don't, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. The
Crazy.
things people do for clout. You died for clout, bro.
Dude, I don't even know if it was honestly for clout. Like I know that there's actually like I don't know the exact name of the group, but they're kind of like super into the Mississippi, like they're into the history, like
Mhm.
they're down to like take like custom
Down
made
with the
like
clowns.
rafts. Yeah, that too, for sure. I mean, who's not down with the clown? I mean,
I'm
come
definitely
on.
not down with the clowns.
But no, there's like a whole like group that's super into like the river and stuff, and I
Mhm.
guess they kind of knew him by proxy or whatever.
Dang.
And they like I talked to a couple people and they were like, yeah, we never got any updates or anything. Like nobody's heard from him. Like I don't know,
Yes.
crazy story. Just
Yeah.
here's a word of advice: just don't mess with the mighty Mississippi. All right, just
Yeah. Yeah,
treat
for
it
sure.
treat it with respect. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's usually the side that I err. Like I err on
Yeah.
the side of caution when it comes to Mother Nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
I
So
respect it.
predictable.
It
What's
is.
up, Miss Lachey? How you doing?
Miss Lachey.
Loot fam. This is the guy I was actually talking about that lives in southern Missouri.
Okay,
So yeah, he said he's been in the Ozarks for 7 years and haven't floated yet.
that's
Man,
crazy.
I don't know if you heard about it. Like I'm pretty sure he did, but back in like 2017 or 18, there was like that boating incident where like the duck boat sunk on one of the rivers. I think it might have been Table Rock Lake. Uh,
Oh,
like
really?
legit sunk. Like yeah, it was like a duck boat, and like some wave came over and knocked the boat over. Let me Google
Oh,
this real quick.
jeez.
Yeah,
That's
man,
wild.
it was pretty. But I was actually down there in the Ozarks at the time. Duck boat
That's
incident
wild.
accident Branson. It was duck boat tours in Branson.
Cause
It's
like
closed.
those are big boats, right? If I
Yeah, it's
remember correctly.
fairly big, man. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because like
pull up an
those duck
image of
boats
it.
like do like little tours, right?
Let me just share the screen. Yeah, yeah, they tore the lake, and I don't remember what happened exactly, but I just remember it was all bad, and them people they got sued real bad for
Oh, I mean, I can only
negligence.
that would like tank your whole entire business probably. Like,
Yeah. So let's see here.
yeah, that's because if I remember correctly, those duck boats aren't small. They're not like it's not like you had like a John boat on Table Rock
Yeah,
Lake in the
Table
middle of the
Rock
day.
Lake, 2018, and so I can't really find very many images of it.
Oh, that's all right.
Uh, well, I mean, I can find video, but I don't know
Well,
how we're gonna play
let's show
video.
them what a duck boat looks like. Yeah, because okay. I guess it's
It's
not as big
pretty
as I.
big.
It's not as big as I remember
This
it.
is a duck boat right here, but this is like the car one. This is it. This is one of the ones that
Oh yeah,
sunk.
yeah. That's what I think of when I think of like a duck boat. Yeah,
So yeah, it was quite a few people died, man.
dude,
Uh,
could you imagine, dude, like being stuck in that and just going
yeah,
down, dude? Like,
because it's like
oh,
got
bro,
cages, like you can't climb out
that's
of
what I'm
that
saying, bro. Like, I'm good. Like, if at
unless it's one
least
like this.
at least with like most boats, you like they don't have a
There's a
top.
way
You can
out.
just
Yeah,
you can just go up.
yeah,
I
dude.
mean, most of the time.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
I guess if
pretty
you're
big
down in
deal.
like the cabin of like one of those bigger boats, like you could definitely get trapped down there. But
Yeah,
I mean, that's terrifying, bro.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
I'm
I don't want to drown or burn to death.
I think drowning to death it might be the worst way. It might be the
I
worst
don't know,
way.
man. It might be. I really, I would think that those are the two worst ways to go, though. Because
Oh
either way it
man,
goes, you suffer and you know you're gonna die.
I
You
know,
know what I
dude.
mean?
That gives me the heebie-jeebies, man.
Yeah, let's not even
Oh,
think of that. Let's move on.
yeah, yeah,
Don't forget to put on sunblock and wear a hat. Don't want to get crispy. And don't forget to bring a towel.
Listen, actually, I don't ever bring a towel on floats because like it's just too much. It'll get soaked eventually anyway. But
Yeah.
that is a good pro tip, especially on a float trip because
Yeah.
I learned the hard way after I got like pretty much second degree
Crispy.
burns on
Yeah.
my forehead because it was the first year that I decided to shave my head
Yeah.
and thinking like, oh, like
Yeah.
my forehead is totally fine. Like thinking I still have hair, basically.
Yeah.
Got on the river and
That's why I
just
wear a
dude,
hat.
I could not, I couldn't sleep. I could, dude. That was by far the worst sunburn I've ever had, by
My
far.
boy Rob, man, he used to shave his head bald. And first time I was over at his house watching him do it, he was taking aloe vera sun, like the lotion,
Yeah.
out of his refrigerator and
Oh,
putting it on his head. And I was like, "What's he doing, man?" So I asked him, I was like, "Bro, why are you putting cold lotion on your head?" He's like, "Because I got sunburn on my bald scalp." And I was like, "I don't even want to know what that life's
that's
like."
that's that's exactly
Mm,
how it was, bro.
straight in the cooler,
Yep,
man.
yep.
What's
It
up, Gil? How you
was
doing?
so
Josh
bad.
Galt, what's going on, man?
What's up,
Everyone
Josh?
tuning in live, hit that like. Thank you,
Hey,
bro.
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it. What's up, Nita?
What's going on,
Jennifer got
Nita?
back in the gym yesterday. Can't wait till Q4. Hey, let's go.
Nice.
I need to get back in the gym.
It's time to start. It's time to start. I hit the bike yesterday. I'm at least gonna try to cycle in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit
Yeah,
of that. Do some push-ups. Basically like my own little prison workout.
yeah,
In the morning, and then I think I'm finally gonna pull the trigger on a gym membership because I feel like if I start paying for it every month, I'll want to go and not waste
yeah.
my money. So
I
we'll
was
see.
asking if used items see an increase in sales during Q4 besides collectibles. Yes, I think for the
Yeah,
most part, everyone sees an uptick in sales regardless,
I
just
mean,
because there's more people shopping on the site during that time.
I kind of feel like it is pretty easy to say like, oh, collectibles will have an uptick, but everything across the board, man. It really, you know, it'll
Yeah,
definitely, even if outside of collectibles, you'll be fine.
yeah.
You'll do
Lou
good.
fam says down with the clowns, dead in the
Hey, see,
ground.
Loot Fam knows, bro. What's up, fellow Juggalo? Much clown love, baby. What's up?
What's up, Shannon? How you doing?
What's up, Shanna?
But good to know clothes do well also. Do well as
Definitely.
well.
I'm gonna
Yep.
turn my fan on.
Okay. Miss Elizabeth, how are you? Uh Jim drops. I'm an everything seller and I definitely see an uptick in sales for Q4 every year. Tax season sales vary. Yeah, tax season, like for clothing, my best months are in April. It
For
goes
sure.
crazy in April. Like I almost got the 20,000 in sales for April. Right now I'm sitting at like 17.6, 17.8, something like that.
That's crazy.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Um, so you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. What's up? What's up, Steve?
What's up, Steve?
It happened in Hot Springs too. What, like the
Oh,
duck boat happened there too?
I think
Dang.
so. I think so.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
out of business. They got to be out of business. Never get on one of
That's
those.
oh man.
That just got to be a hazard. There are
Yeah.
duck boat tours in Boston, but I've only seen them without windows, so it would hopefully be possible to escape safely. Yeah, I just wouldn't get on one.
But see, here's the thing: like, if enough of a wave came, like,
Bro,
it's
it wasn't even that big of a wave from what I heard. It was
oh
just enough
really?
for water to get in and to start making the back end sink.
Wow, that's
You know,
crazy,
because like
bro.
just enough to start putting extra additional weight in there, and that's all it took, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And then people start panicking and just,
Of course, yeah, yeah.
what's up, Amathea?
What's up, Amatea?
I witnessed a man drowning right before my eyes. Still have nightmares. That's crazy. I
Oh,
almost drowned when I was a
oh,
kid in the Holiday Inn pool out there by the airport. My brother Josh saved my life. Thank you, Josh. Big shout out to you. I was
hey,
standing on his. I was standing on my brother Matthew's shoulders trying to get out of there because I had been jumping up and down like trying to gasp for little gaps, breaths of air. Finally,
yeah.
Matthew noticed, and Matthew went over there to try to save me. And then I started drowning him, trying to save myself. And then so
Jeez.
Josh comes over and he just saves both of us.
Oh
He's
my
like, "You guys are
gosh.
stupid." I'm like, "What do you want me to do, bro? I was dying."
Yo, are you talking about the Holiday Inn Holodome though? The one with the
Yeah,
pool in the dude? That is
yeah.
so crazy, bro. That you went
Did you
there.
almost drown there too?
No, no,
Oh, thought we were best
that
friends.
was like a. Sorry, bro. Sorry, we're not drowning buddies.
Yeah.
um, but no, when I was really huge in like urban exploring, that was like one of the A1
Mhm.
spots I ever hit. Because
Yeah,
it got abandoned, like, I don't know how many
yeah,
years back.
yeah. This was
But like,
way
dude,
back.
the pictures were so cool of that place.
Yeah,
Cause like, I mean, yeah, it's just a
yeah.
really cool place. Like if you guys don't know what a holiday or I think it's called a holodome, right? Isn't that
I
what they
think
call?
so.
Yeah, so it's basically, a glass ceiling and
Mm.
and the whole hotel, all the rooms face the inside, like face
It
the
was so
inner
cool.
ring
Like the
of all
yeah,
the amenities. So
yeah.
like the pool, the little
Was yep,
basketball court, all
yep,
that was in the center of the hotel and
yep.
all the rooms looked into it. It was so
Yeah,
cool. It was
it
such
was
a neat
cool.
idea.
Yeah,
But
but
that's neat that you went there, and I mean not neat that you
I
almost
almost
drowned there.
died. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
was just like a
dude,
little weekend getaway, like a
let me
staycation. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude,
that was cool.
let me see if I can pull up a picture really quick for you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh yeah.
You should be able to share your screen.
Yeah. I'll
Uh,
let you know when I'm ready.
Jeff and Tara says the boat sank because of a bad storm that moved in quick. The water was overwhelming due to the storm. Most people were trapped because of the roof. This year, another company started it up again. Okay, so I
Really?
did see some documentary. It wasn't even a documentary. I believe it was actual like a movie based off that, and the company got sued on Netflix or something. We have a similar resort up here, Great Wolf Lodge. Great Wolf Lodge looks so cool. This is way Great Wolf Lodge is way better than what we're talking about. Like they got
I've
water
never heard of
slides
that.
and some more stuff. Yeah, it's super like awesome looking. It's like the have you ever been to the YMCA on Carondelet?
No.
It's kind of like that,
Okay. I
like
was
in
actually thinking about
Loughborough.
yeah, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was actually thinking about going there instead of the traditional gym. Because I think it'd be cool to have like a big pool to swim in, even though I have
Yeah,
a pool in the backyard. But
yeah. It's not like a lap pool though. I mean, like
no, exactly. It's only 13
your
feet,
pool's
so
nice. Don't get me wrong. It's great in a hot summer day.
but it's only good for just like chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah.
Josh says Great Wolf Lodge is in my neck of the woods. I think there's multiples of them, ain't there?
I don't know.
So like Ghetto Wolf Lodge, this is like way Ghetto Wolf Lodge. There's no water slides, no nothing like that. So
I
this is
I'm
like
I'm ready for you. By the way.
okay. Go ahead, share your screen.
Okay.
Jeff and Tara says, "Are you talking about the hotel on Lindbergh near 44?" No, this was downtown St. Louis, or by the
Or
airport. I
it's
mean,
by the airport, but yeah,
yeah,
it's by Lindbergh and it's by Lindbergh and the Rock Road kind of. Can you guys see this? Can you see
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, so this is it, guys. Like if you see like all the rooms in the background, like they
Hmm.
all have little patios,
Balconies.
basically
Yep.
balconies, yeah, that you can. So like the idea is like you let your kids run around and play, but you can like still
And you
kind of
can
keep an
watch them.
eye on them,
Yeah,
sort of thing. But
and that's exactly why we went there.
yeah,
Because my dad
yeah,
and them were all in the room getting partied out and stuff, and like
yeah,
we are chilling in the pool.
yeah,
Creepy
exactly.
old guys in the hot tub. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
standard
yeah.
Holiday Inn getaway.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying, Hillary. It's definitely nothing like what you were talking about, but it's still cool. This was back in the like late 80s, early 90s. I don't know how old I was at the time. I was in second grade, so 92, 93.
Yeah,
So
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure it went out of commission somewhere in like the early to mid 2000s,
yeah,
somewhere in there.
I
Yeah.
can believe it.
Cuz I mean it was pretty beat up by the time I got in there, but there was like still people like actively like scrapping in there. There was a time where
I
my
believe it.
my buddy Chris and I went in there and we were like taking
Uh,
pictures and stuff and we
yeah,
like started hearing like power tools and we're like what the hell is that? So
yeah.
we sneak up because we were in the basement area. We sneak
Mhm.
up and we see these guys like down this long hallway. They like have a bunch of power tools and stuff. I'm assuming that they were
Yeah,
trying to take
spilling
copper.
copper.
Yeah, and so
You
like
already know.
we just waited for them to like look the other way and we just booked it out of there because we were like we don't want no trouble or anything. Like we
Yeah,
were, it was crazy. It was crazy, but
right. Darren says, "Thank goodness my bins in Palm Springs didn't get washed away from the tropical storm,
oh
but
my
did not
gosh.
get to go on Sunday because of the storm." So I didn't even know that you guys had that down there, but I'm glad everybody's okay. I'm
Yeah.
glad your bins didn't get washed away
Yeah,
because,
no kidding.
bins for the wins.
Dude, did you see like even in Vegas they're getting crazy rain. Like
Yeah,
all the like drain tunnels underneath Vegas, like where the homeless people live, like they all had to
yeah,
get evacuated. Some homeless people died because they were
yeah.
getting so much rain. It was crazy, dude.
That's how.
In the middle of the desert. Like what? Like
That's that's the time we live in. Times we live in, man. You
yeah,
know,
it's
it's
wild.
just definitely a different day and age, man.
It's wild,
Have you
dude.
heard about NASA? What's it called? The weather modification.
Uh-uh.
Man, dude, let me pull this up, man.
Pull it up, Jamie. Pull it up.
So let's see
That
here.
was my Joe Rogan impression, by the way.
All right, we're gonna share real quick.
Hurricane messed up yeah, messed up a lot of things for thrifters. Absolutely. Yeah, that's I mean, even eBay put in their delays for people being affected by that.
So NASA has been involved in weather modification research and application. According to NASA's technical report, the potential dollar savings in lessening the destructive effects of weather and the potential gains in enhancing the beneficial effects are so great that expenditures of appreciable dollars on weather modification research and application can be justified. So, essentially, what's been happening is
Huh.
they've been trying to put this big cloud like over the United States, over the world, right, to stop the sun rays from coming in and like cooking the planet pretty much.
Right.
And so yeah, geoengineering is what
That's crazy,
Angelfish
man.
said. So but like so these clouds that we're seeing sometimes really are not even legit clouds. They're like NASA created clouds.
Right,
And what it's
right.
supposed to do is put this protective layer over the world to stop things from global warming and all that stuff, the sun's rays from like cooking the planet and all that
Right.
stuff. So it's definitely crazy, man.
Yeah, that's what Andy said cloud seeding. Yeah, that's what it said on the thing there. Like yeah, that sounds like some NASA stuff for sure.
Yeah,
Like
definitely, definitely,
they got
man.
all the big brain people over there.
Yeah, I think Bill Gates put some money in on it, and a couple other big guys put some money in on it. But
I'm
then, like,
sure.
then they don't want to talk about it for real. Like, there's a whole. I just Googled it or I just Binged it, and it came up.
Yeah. I mean, I think like a lot of people that are super into philanthropy kind of like don't
Mhm.
want to like toot their own horn. I mean, I don't know. I could be way off base with saying that, but you know,
I don't know,
I
man. I
don't
don't trust Bill Gates, man. He's up to something.
know.
Don't get me wrong, he's a genius, but that guy's up to something.
I mean,
Have you
dude,
heard
when
he
you
bought like 250 or 25,000, maybe it's 2,500 acres of land out in Tempe, Arizona, and he's building his own community. Like it's going to
okay,
be a smart community. So there's going
okay,
to be
okay,
everything there is ran by electricity. So it's going to be smart cars. They're going to
okay,
deliver and drive, do everything like no humans driving anything. It's going to be a whole smart town.
okay,
25,000 or 2,500 acres. I can't
okay.
believe this, dude.
Okay, all
I don't
right.
know if I trust
I
that
mean,
guy.
it's just, I mean, all right, man. Like, if that's what you want to do,
That's what,
like,
yeah.
like that's, I don't know. I mean, like, some of the philanthropy stuff that he's done is pretty neat. Like, I did watch a documentary about him,
Yeah.
and like him creating those certain type of what the heck toilets were those? Like where he was putting toilets in, like where like indigenous people live so
Mm,
they could have like actual toilets instead of just like
nice. Poor people can take
poop
poops.
pooping into the ground and covering it up,
Yeah.
and
Like cats.
well, and because that obviously played into getting into their drinking water sources and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I mean it's
Well, that's
but
great.
I mean listen, anybody with that amount of money, like I'm not trusting them fully. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude.
Like I'm not,
He's buying up all the farmland. Well, he's
I
not buying all of it. China's buying a bunch and he's buying a bunch. He's out of all the Americans, he's got the most farmland. How does that even happen? How
I,
does one person?
I don't you.
What are you
I mean,
doing with
he's got
Bill?
money, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Gil says, Dixon, you give off the vibes of someone who wears the Hugo Boss man fragrance. I don't even wear cologne, bro. I used to, but it was Aqua de Joe. Nowadays, man,
Dude,
I just don't even wear none.
Aqua's a classic, but you know what's funny about that, Gil, is I actually do when I wear cologne, which is not very often. I do
Right.
wear Hugo Boss. That's actually my like. It's a super old school fragrance that I love.
It's like
It's.
Dos Equis. I don't wear cologne, but when I do, it's Hugo Boss.
I mean, dude, it's something that like I. This is such a weird story, but like I was reading a magazine in middle school. I can't even remember what magazine it was exactly. It was probably like a paintball magazine or something. gaming, paintball. I don't know what the heck it was, but
It
like
ain't had no Hugo sample in it.
they had a Hugo sample in
What?
it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and I was like, dude, this smells amazing. I was like,
Yeah.
I told my mom, I like brought my mom the magazine thing. I was like,
Yeah.
I want this. I want this for Christmas.
Yeah.
And she got it for me for Christmas. And I was like, I've just worn it since then. Like, I don't
Nice.
know. Weird story. I don't
It's
know,
no
man.
genius. He might not be, but he's smarter than me. Hollywood doesn't get ideas out of the air. Remember the movie Geostorm? They're telling us what they're up to without telling us, hiding in plain sight. This is the thing, Yolanda, they have to tell us, right? Whether we believe it or not, because of the way they told it to us, doesn't mean anything, but they literally have to tell us. So that way we can't say we were fooled.
Fair.
Anthony Kaiser says a smart town with cryptocurrency. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I
Would be
mean,
crazy.
listen,
It's not going to be crazy. It's going to be real.
I
It's in the
mean,
works
dude,
right
listen,
now.
I think that somebody has to push the envelope on on that. Like they have to create like a little cosm to like see
Mhm.
how to see what it would
Yeah,
be
it's
to
got to
be
be a
like to
sample
be
size. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Like do you recall like how many people are going to live there or like how many people it supports?
No, we
Is it
can look
like
it up though.
hundreds or is it thousands?
It's
Is it
thousands probably.
I mean, well, I guess thousands kind of we could be talking about 1,000 or we could be talking about 100,000. But yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now.
I'm just curious cuz like I mean, if they have like 5,000 people there, which is like most small towns in America are like between 2,000 and 5,000 people. I mean, I think that could be like that could be
So it doesn't
a
say Bill
legitimate
Gates
sample.
investment group spent 80 million to build a smart city in the desert, and urban planners are divided.
Wait, why are
Doesn't
urban planners divided when it's in the desert? I'm so
Who knows, man?
confused.
Probably because they all want to do it one way or another. So it's 25,000 acres,
Okay.
Wi-Fi,
That's a lot.
self-driving cars, high-tech manufacturing facilities. Yeah. Of
That's a
course, they
lot.
declined comment. Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of space. I guess
When
this is like,
when's the expected date? Do they say
mm,
for this to be ready?
I don't even think
Are they
they've
going to have thrift
really
stores?
started breaking ground. I don't even think they start breaking
I'm
ground on it
I'm
yet.
I'm asking the real questions out here, okay, guys? Are they going to have
So it says 60,000 people. No, okay, I'm sorry. That's some town already.
bro, what if they had a bins and the bins were just being filled by robots?
Wow, that'd be
I'm just
crazy.
saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like Goodwill has a ton of money too, okay? They could be in cahoots with Bill Gates.
So
They
listen to
could
this. It says 80,000 housing units on 24,000
that's
2025. So that's a lot of space
that's
for
a
people to
lot of
live in.
space, bro.
Uh,
80,000.
it
And I
doesn't
mean,
say when it's going to start though.
and you have to think at least two people per house, right? So
Yeah, I mean,
160,000
minimum.
people. 160,000,
That's crazy, dude.
300,000 maybe. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
That's cool. I mean, listen, I'm like I'm for the little sampling of it. Like I want to see. I want to see. I want to
Yeah.
see what it would be like.
Coolest find or sell this week? I haven't really had
Hmm.
that great of sales as far as like something selling for a lot of money to where I was like, oh, this is top dollar sell. Uh,
Yeah,
I
I
sell
haven't
used
either.
clothes, Miss Lachey. Nothing's really that cool anymore.
don't don't say that, bro. You have some bangers. You have
I
some
mean, yeah,
bangers in
from
there.
time to time, but they're still basic.
I kind of want to take a look. I don't think I had anything crazy this week. Um, man, I'm trying to think. I did like if you guys did watch my video on Tuesday, I did show myself reviving a DVD player. Well, the DVD side of a DVD VHS combo, which was
That's the
fun.
one you got on Monday, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I just sold a pair of Pac Sun shorts for $12.
Ayo.
That's pretty cool. Any day you can get rid of Pac Sun.
Yeah, I mean, I for real didn't have anything wild today or this week.
So I noticed that I was telling Ray before the live stream is that I had forgotten to turn back on my coupon, and so today, right now, I'm only at like $150 in sales, which is fantastic.
Well, how long does it take for the coupon to kick back in? Like 12
Oh, it kicked
hours?
right in. No,
Oh,
it's like
that's good. That's
immediately
good.
back in.
Nice.
Uh, Elon, Bezos, and other billionaires have been buying up huge chunks of land. Yeah, yeah, they have. Yo, dudes. Great vid today, Ray. Tons of VHS. Yeah,
Yeah, really,
yeah, he
really
did.
good VHS today. Pretty happy. Thank you, Charles, and thanks for watching.
Gates, Musk, and Bezos all have financial capability to end world hunger, yet all they've done is send giant eggplants into space.
I really wish that was true. That they were like they had a giant farm and all they
Yeah,
grew is eggplants, and they like
gigantic eggplants at that.
mutated the eggplants, and they're like, let's send it into space, guys. And
Right.
they strap some rockets on it and just
Mm. Hillary said, I bet only rich people could afford to live there, so the goodwill would be lit. It
hey,
would.
that's what I'm saying, bro. $25 polos. What's up? Like,
Hey,
you
Miss
know,
Lachey's right. Maybe the robots would keep the media organized,
hey,
right?
hey, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in.
Thrifted Threads Outfitter says found an Aviator Nation sweatshirt today. I haven't heard of that. Is that good?
I've
Let's look that up.
no, yeah, I haven't either. Let's look it up together, guys.
Let's.
Let's do it. Aviator Nation. I'm surprised you haven't. I feel like there's not many brands you haven't heard of by now.
Bro, there's millions of brands though.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Millions. Like, I wish I knew them all.
I don't
Let's
know if
see.
there's millions of brands.
There are
Is
literally millions of brands.
millions of clothing brands? That seems like a stretch. I don't
And
know. I don't know,
so what
man.
is this? Aviator Nation under. If the shorts go for this much,
Bro,
hold
what?
up, bro. I think I have heard of
90
this because I remember seeing this.
hold,
I think Kristen brought this up.
bro. Oh yeah, no, that sounds right. Actually,
Because
that
I
sounds
remember this
right.
lightning bolt.
Yes, yes. Yeah, this is like that super like one of the super obscure brands.
Yeah,
Dude,
this is pretty cool, dude.
I'm
Way
finding
to
some of
go,
this.
bro. Yeah, well, I
Where'd you
mean,
find
probably
it?
not.
Where'd they find it?
I don't know. What city and zip code do you live in? And what's
Yeah.
your
And
address? And
and
where
your
do you store
social.
your inventory?
Yeah.
So I can come there and
I just want to we just want to check it out. We just want to see what it
yeah,
smells
I just
like.
want to yeah, want to see if you got Hugo Boss on it. Accept. All right, so let's get back to.
I just
Sorry,
accepted
guys.
an offer earlier on a army shirt thing.
Only two sales for me today. I'm in the bad books. So you got a pretty high ASP though, right, Josh? So I mean, your two sales might be more than all my sales.
Right.
What if those rich people are behind the eBay chaos just to make us more poor? I mean, I would think that if they're gonna have stock in eBay or doing something, they would probably want us to have more money being spent. Did you see the rocket that
True.
Bezos set up shaped like someone's manhood? No, I didn't see that.
I did not see that either, but that's
Josh
funny.
Galt, Miss Lachey resells at 0 for the day.
Miss
Uh,
Lachey, come on now. See, I feel like Miss Lachey would yell at me if I was at $0 right now on the day.
Yolanda says it's awesome. I'm not sure
Yeah,
what
we're
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 talking about.
lost.
Maybe she's talking about the rocket ship.
Maybe. Maybe.
With everybody being broke, a $12 sale is one to celebrate. Yeah, I'll take it. Pretty
Hey.
good brand. Yeah, Miss Lachey says Aviator Nation is fire. Yeah, we definitely found that out.
Yeah.
Sending you some good sales, Carmen, even though I don't have any today. Hi, Miss Lachey. Hopefully you make a sale before the end of the live stream. Hey, Gil sent the super sticker. Thank you, my
Hey.
friend.
Hey.
$4. That's gonna go towards buying more eBay inventory since today is not gonna cover it.
Hey, do you see the actual super sticker though? It's actually kind of funny.
No, I gotta look
No, okay,
on
okay.
I gotta look on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let me
I don't know if
pull
it'll
that.
pull up because the chat has already. Well, I don't know. Maybe it will.
I should be able to
But
scroll back.
it's like a little. It's like a little emoji guy, like I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know,
he's got a big old cup of coffee.
birthing a cup of coffee.
He's just shoving it at my face. Like trying to take this coffee. He's gacked up. He's had way too many
Oh
cups.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Gil. Appreciate it, bro.
Icewear sweaters are a big bolo. Okay,
Let's check that out too.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. See, guys, I'm still a little baby when it comes to clothing. I
See,
mean, I
Josh
knew.
don't even sell clothes though. How do you know about this, Josh?
Are you trolling us?
We're gonna find out. Icewear sweaters.
Okay, I mean it autofilled, so it's got to be okay. Okay. A little
So
bit.
let's see what they're selling for.
The prints are kind of fire though.
Yeah. So I mean, it has the
Okay,
potential.
it's
Some
got
people
potential. It's
probably
got
don't know what
potential.
they're having, so that they undersell it. But yeah, it's nice patterns too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like the more pattern stuff is a
Yeah,
bit better.
this one sold for 116.
Man,
Nice.
that's a shawl, right? That's like a.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Thanks
I
for
don't think
the
I
bolo.
yeah, for sure. I don't think I've ever sold a shawl before.
Salisbury, Maryland. He gave us his zip
Oh,
code in
that's funny.
town.
I'm coming up to Maryland, bro.
Yeah. I found two Stoke high chairs at Savers yesterday for $10 each. Should sell for more than 100 each. Whoa, nice. Have fun
I would have
shipping
passed those
those.
up every
Yeah,
time,
me
every
too.
single time. High chairs, huh? I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
also I
My
just have the
brother sold a
fear.
high chair.
Really? I
Yeah.
just
But
have a fear
he
of.
had the dimensions in there wrong for
Oh
shipping. So he
no!
canceled the
Oh,
order.
you told us about
Yeah,
that. You
because
told
it
us
was gonna
about
be
that. Yeah.
way more than yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what were you
I
saying
just
though? Your fear is what?
no. I have the fear of just putting stuff on Facebook Marketplace and it just sits around forever and never sells if it's like a
Mhm.
bulky thing, And
Yeah.
I don't want to ship. I mean, I guess I would ship a high chair depending on how big it is. I guess. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So Thrifted Thread says another bolo is extreme weather coats from the military, over $100 exactly. And then like if you get like a Patagonia military coat, bro, those are crazy money, like eight hundred
Oh, I'm
dollars.
sure.
Let's go back to
Yeah,
share the screen again. I need to just
dude.
leave this thing.
Anything military or like military adjacent just seems to sell. Just seems to sell well.
Yeah,
You know.
we'll check this one real quick.
What's the highest price Patagonia item you've ever sold?
Uh, $170 for like a chinchilla with like
Okay.
a crazy Aztec pattern. See, this is Patagonia, but I'm looking for like the puffer.
I mean, still though, 180. That looks like a really like basic
So what
thing.
happened to it's like definitely I can't remember the name of it, man, but it's
I
a
believe you.
Patagonia like military edition. See,
I
849 right here. See,
whoo.
best offer 599. Now they were going for a lot more last year when I first heard of this. Now I guess the price has gone down.
Well,
Uh,
maybe the price went down because it's the middle of summer
it's
too. I
summer
don't
too,
know.
yeah, so they might start going back up. But yeah, if you
Yeah.
see a Patagonia Mars DAS Parka, definitely
Uh.
got some good money on your hands.
Yeah. If somebody
So
else sees it at the same time, you got to fight them for it.
yeah,
That's the rule.
yep. Uh, I was talking about Aviator Nation. Okay,
Oh, okay,
gotcha,
okay. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Sorry, Alanda. Good stuff as always. What's up, Jake? J Rod Flips.
Thank you.
Uh, Icebreaker is good too. Um, no, I swear, wool sweater. They're
Honestly,
200 plus. They have to be
just
the wool sweater. Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say it just seems like anything wool. Period, though, is I mean worth looking into.
Yeah.
Anything wool, 100% wool.
Let's see.
Yolanda said, "I haven't had a sale in 2 days. I'm definitely on punishment for going on vacation." We've all been there, Yolanda. We've all
Yeah.
been there.
I don't see. I don't see any 200s, but I'm gonna take your word for it, brother. Josh doesn't seem like the guy that would BS anyone. I haven't had a sale in 2 days. Yeah, that's tough, man. Uh, Somebody go buy something from Yolanda.
Right.
Those sweaters kind of remind me of Dell of Norway sweaters. Never heard of that.
Yeah,
They
I
are
never heard of
from
that either.
Iceland.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
These high chairs are built like IKEA furniture, so I can take them apart to ship, or a kid will just fall over in it and like get their head chopped off.
Right.
I see.
No,
Have
that
you watched? There's a Netflix documentary, and IKEA is part of it.
oh,
How
okay.
they're like going out in the woods and like stealing trees to make their furniture with, like
What?
paying these pirate people like to go out and
What?
bro, it was like super sketchy. Then turns out the guy that started IKEA is really a Nazi. So it's like, yeah, this
What?
whole shady under. Yeah, dude, watch the. I can't remember the name of the documentary. It's on Netflix though, and it's about IKEA.
Okay.
Then it's about counterfeit makeup. Then there's one about man, I can't remember recycling and how like it's like
Oh, I
There's
think I've seen
they
that
can
one.
literally buy no more like recycled material, and it's like just piling up in Malaysia somewhere. It's
Right,
crazy.
right. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. Yeah, there is like some, I guess some truth to that. I don't know 100%. I haven't looked into it deeply, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's
it's
that
crazy.
does
Darren
exist.
says, "Hit the like button, help our friend out. Thank you.
Hey, listen, you hit the like button, you get a
You make it
sale.
so." Yeah,
That's how it goes. This live stream knows what we're saying. Like AI is reading it, and
yeah.
they like send it directly to eBay headquarters. And there's like a whole group of people at the
Trust
eBay
and believe,
headquarters
guys.
that they sit around on their little laptops all day, and then they go,
Yep.
oh well,
Somebody hit the thumbs up.
yep, somebody hit the thumbs up on Rain Marcus's live stream,
Bring the
and
sale.
they're getting a sale.
Yep.
And that's my conspiracy theory for the day.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Hillary sent a photo of Dell of Norway. We'll pull up the
Okay.
message and share this here photo. All right. Pretty interesting. So 119 for a Dell of Norway sweater. It does pretty much look like those that he
Yeah,
had showed.
yeah.
Yep. All
I
right.
mean they're pretty like intricately patterned, so I can see why.
Eh,
And especially if they're 100% wool.
Yeah.
I could see why those would go for good money. I mean, if me being a baby clothing reseller, if I saw that in the bins, I'd be all over it. I'd be all over it
Yeah.
for
I would
sure.
too, just because of the pattern.
Yeah,
I'm up there picked up a
exactly.
Patagonia fleece jacket yesterday. Nice. What's up,
Hey,
Tiffany? How you doing?
Tiffany, what's up?
Have you guys been seeing more Viros lately? So I did see a guy get a Viro in our Patreon for Amazon. Um, and I heard someone else get a Viro for I can't remember. I think it was James said he got a Viro for some type of sneaker, but I can't remember which kind it was. Speaking of Kristen, we were just talking about you earlier, Kristen, about
Yeah,
Aviator Nation.
yeah. We just
What's
saw
up, Kristen? How you
Kristen.
doing?
Yeah, we just saw Kristen at the St. Louis bins,
Yep.
which was cool.
Yep.
Always good
Yep.
to see her.
Dawson says sales seem to explode for some and be non-existing for others. Is it a server thing? Seems to happen far too often to be coincidental. I don't know if it's a server thing or what, but I do know that there's something going on with all the changes that they've been making, and it affects everything on a macro level. Like they don't even understand what's going to happen when they make a change, and then we all find out because we sit on eBay all day.
And
You
that's
know what I
what's
mean?
like. It's still just. I mean, they're eBay is not alone in the fact that like they're this billion-dollar company, millions,
Yeah.
billions, whatever. They have a ton of money, and they can't seem to have a test server where
Right.
they're literally they have a team. They could hire a team of people to
I know
test the server.
somebody's yeah, I know somebody's
Like,
selling on eBay that works for eBay and they've
I
got to
mean,
see this stuff.
come on. Like, it's just blows my mind. But yeah, I mean, Dawson. Like, whenever we see the trend, especially amongst like the content creator community, I mean, it's hard to deny. It's yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's nice too. Scree camo. There's a lot of good camo, man. Like camo is one of those things
I've
that
never
like
heard of
you
that
can
one. SKRE. Yeah.
that's what
Yeah. I mean, excuse me. There's definitely some lower end stuff like
yeah,
what.
like mossy oak and
Yeah, I was
real
gonna say
tree.
mossy oak and real tree. Like
Yeah.
that stuff, you barely like you can barely give it away.
They sell that at the Dollar Tree or Dollar
Oh,
General, I mean.
yeah, exactly. But
Yeah,
if you get stuff that hunters actually wear out in the field, probably
yeah.
like that SKRE stuff, like
Yeah.
you're in good shape.
Yes, Miss Lachey, I actually have. I got one from the bins, but I've only found one ever. And mine was obviously it was in rougher condition, so I didn't sell mine for very much, probably like 25 bucks. But I was shocked when I looked up comps on it. I was like, this is crazy.
Honestly, when I read the name Canterbury of New
It just
Zealand,
sounds like money.
I feel yeah,
Yeah.
straight up. And
So
like if
very
I was
distinguished.
if yes, that is a great word for it because I feel like I'm like sipping tea and like eating crumpets, like you know what I'm saying. If I'm wearing that, like that's
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
I'm hanging out with the princess or something. I don't know. It's like
So Zippadoo says, "Hi guys, I've heard tech say that a guy changed his handling time to same day with 6 a.m. cutoff, and his sales went to 10x. Do you think it would have any help with the clothing category?" So here's the thing: I have same day shipping time with 5 a.m. cutoff, and it's not doing anything spectacular for my sales. So I think that's just something you got to figure out whether you want to do it for yourself inside your store.
Yeah.
Um,
I think from a buyer's perspective, um, I just think that people don't immediately need things of clothing usually.
yeah,
So the difference between same day and one day is probably not what you think it is.
yeah,
Especially like having it, so early. But I mean, again,
yeah.
you know,
Now I know me personally, like I don't want to wait for 3 days for something to get shipped out. Like when I order
correct.
boxes off Amazon and it takes a week for them to get
That
shipped out, I really don't like that.
that's
But
no, that's
I
a great
save so much
example.
money versus buying them from Uline, which ships like same day or next day. It's just not
Yeah,
worth the cost that I have to spend for that. So
yeah,
I'm okay with
yeah.
waiting in a situation for like, uh, well, I mean, I don't really have to wait usually. Amazon, everything else I buy gets shipped out that day or the next day. But
Right,
these
right.
boxes, I'm like, where's my boxes at, bro?
No, I mean, I guess that is a pretty good example. Like
Yeah.
boxers, socks. You know what I'm saying? Like that would
No,
be a
these
good
are
example.
boxes
Oh,
from,
boxes,
yeah, that I
boxes.
store my inventory on my shelves with.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay,
Boxes,
okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just go down to Walmart and buy some,
I mean, dude, I'm not
or
gonna
like,
lie, bro. I order my boxers and socks on Amazon now. I'm not even gonna
really,
front. I'm not
what
even gonna
kind of
front,
you
bro.
ordering though? Are you just getting Fruit of the Loom or like Hanes or
Yeah,
something, man?
yeah. Hanes
So
for the
yeah,
loom. Yeah, yeah. I
nice.
don't. Yeah, I just
I wonder if it's
straight
cheaper to
up.
do it. You've just
I
gotten
mean,
acclimated. That's all.
I don't know. I don't honestly like the only other place that I would think that it would be cheaper is Costco.
Yeah.
Um, and even then, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I will, dude, I'll be the guy that's in Costco, like on my phone, looking up stuff on Amazon and seeing if it's actually cheaper than what
Wow.
it is in Costco. Because, bro, like,
Nice.
there is some stuff. There is some
Yeah.
stuff, bro. You can ask Emily because, like, I'm that nerd, bro. I'm just like on my phone, like,
Yeah.
oh, this isn't a good deal. We're just gonna order this on
Yeah.
Amazon. It's fine. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know.
Hillary says eBay just needs to hire James and let him check things out before launching. Yeah, they really
Yes,
do.
dude, they need a
Just found a Canterbury,
store.
New Zealand.
I was gonna say they need
Go
a
ahead.
store like one or three stores the size of James's on a test server,
Hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
just they just simulate. I know that there's a way they can write a script to just simulate orders and just
Hmm.
see what happens. Like I just
Yeah.
it's so silly. I don't know.
Yeah. Just found a Canterbury, New England, New Zealand, England jacket the other
Wait,
day.
what?
I
That
don't
was a
know.
lot
I
of
just
words.
found one.
That,
Yeah. I'm not trying to promote any other YouTuber, but there's this guy, Big Yumbo, focuses on high sell through rates and brands for high dollar. Yeah, I know who Yumbo is.
yeah, I mean
Um,
that's a model, right? Like if
yeah.
that's the model that you want, then
Mm.
if you can get access to those things too.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can watch bolos and, you know, all this stuff and never find any of that stuff, right? So, like, if we're talking about Canterbury of New Zealand, New England, whatever the heck, and
Yeah,
you never go
new
out and find
whatever.
it, or you never find Scree camo, or you never
Yeah,
find Patagonia military grade puffer jackets. It's just
yeah,
knowledge to have in the knowledge bank, but it's not going to be like usable until you actually find it. So
yep,
it's great to have that knowledge, don't get me wrong. So that way you don't get caught slipping when you find it. But until then, you just got to do market research and look everything up that looks like it could be potentially worth money.
for sure.
Uh, Especially certain things like a rugby shirt. Most rugby shirts are going to be more worth picking up than just like a polo, like basic polo shirt. You know what I mean? Just because,
Yeah,
in my experience, those are more desirable. It doesn't matter the
definitely.
brand. I sold a Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt for like $20, and I can't sell a regular Tommy Hilfiger polo to save my life. So
Oh,
it's just
really?
the look of it. Yeah,
You're staying away from the regular Tommy polos for the most
yeah,
part.
those things are garbage.
Okay,
Like if
good
I
to know.
got them, it was because I thought that it would sell without looking up the sell through, and it's
Yeah.
just sat on my store that long.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
good to know.
I
Good to
just
know.
I list just before dinner time, so after that I don't hear burps, but I do hear cha-ching Looks like everybody's looking for clothes after a good meal. Nice.
Yeah, I mean the evening time is when people buy. I feel like
Yeah,
they're off work, they got
yeah,
everybody fed, they're hanging out.
yeah. They must have hit that thumbs up.
Hey,
Picked up a new old stock Zebco 404 camo 1999 fishing reel for $5
hey,
at Goodwill. Sold in 1 hour for 35 plus shipping.
I love
Nice.
that. I love selling old Zebco stuff. I love
Uh,
selling old Zebco stuff for
What's
sure.
up, Brian? How you doing, bro? Brian just got the new shed in. Huge shed.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he was saying that he was working on that the other
yeah,
day. That's what's
yeah.
up.
I think it's more to familiarize yourself with brands. I live in a very low income area. Rarely find big bolos. Yeah, me too. I mean,
Sure.
I wouldn't say I live in a low income area. I just live in farm country USA, and there's just none of that stuff here.
Yeah. You're. I mean,
Yumbo, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you're even luckier to find stuff like that in the more wealthier areas of St. Louis. Even like
Yeah,
if you go out to West County,
yeah,
you're lucky to even maybe find some of those even higher end designer brands like Aviator
yeah,
Nation or whatever. You know.
yeah. Yumbo did a story review video, and it was the best ever. The guy was a good sport and has been doing awesome since getting a SmackDown. Yeah, that video helped Yumbo like gain a boatload of subscribers too.
What
Tommy
happened?
Hilfiger does not. He just gave a story review for some kid. Like the thumbnails had like a real close. Most of his thumbnails are a real close up shot of his face, and it says "Yumbo, please help" or something like that on it. And
Oh,
he
okay.
gave the guy a story review.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, Tommy Hilfiger does not sell well for me either. Although I did sell some Tommy today. I don't remember how much it sold for. I shipped it out today. It sold yesterday. It was like I don't know, like $9, $12, and I would not have picked it up, but I got it in that bulk buyout from this guy that lives in my city.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Only polos I sell are the Hugo logo polos with the number on the sleeve. Maybe you meant
Uh,
huge logo polos? Big pony?
yeah, Hugo logo.
I think he might have meant huge. Huge with a
Huge.
Y, like Donald Trump.
Yeah, huge.
Tiffany still got to feed everybody. Well,
I
good
mean,
thing
hey,
is we're about to get off here soon, so you got enough time to go ahead and get dinner,
yeah,
rally the troops up.
yeah, yeah. Start the
So
crock
yeah,
pot now.
yeah. So he did. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. Yeah, the big pony polos can go for good money. Let's look them up.
Yeah,
The Celtic
yeah.
red has died out on them a little bit. Uh, they were going for ridiculous money, um, right towards the end of lockdown and stuff. Uh, and right when I first, I mean, some of them still do. I'm not going to say they don't, but some of them can go for good money still. But they were going for stupid money.
Thrifted said, I think FootJoy, Peter Millar have done terrible this year. I don't know. I mean, I feel like FootJoy's never been super crazy, but I could be wrong. At least
It used to
their
be.
their shoes are just. I feel like the FootJoy shoes don't really
See, that's the thing though. When I
perform.
first got into reselling, man, FootJoy shoes would go for like 70, $100. The shirts would go for like
Really?
45, 50. Yeah.
Huh?
So just like even with these polo big ponies, like they used to go for a lot more. Like you used to be able to get like a standard big pony off for like 50, $60. Now it looks like the more distinct ones, like this basic one right here used to go for like $40. Not
Wow.
anymore. This is a rugby. Like these will go for good money. This should have sold for
Yeah.
way more. This one right here
See,
should have definitely sold for way more.
I feel like those two styles are pretty. I mean, those were going for more money.
Yeah, they were. They were
Those
going
were.
for like they were going for more like 50 to 60, $70. This is
Jeez.
everything dies off though after a while, you know what I mean? Like things
Yeah.
things get cheaper. Like you used to be able to sell a pair of Jordan 1 breads for like 600, $700. Now you can sell them for 200. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
just
it's yeah.
the trends fade off.
Yeah, exactly. The ebb and flow of the trends for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Peter Millar has still done pretty well though, right? I mean,
I just sold a Peter Millar for like $20. It used
yeah,
to sell for $40 easy, like with
yeah,
the cool pattern, the summer comfort used to, but now it's just not that people aren't willing to pay that much for them. I guess. You can price it and set it and forget it and wait for somebody to come buy it, but that doesn't get things so quick. So I mean, if
Right.
you got time to hold on to something and don't need the money, by all means, go ahead. But
Right.
if I list something for $30 and someone offers me 20, I'm probably going to take it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure.
God bless President Trump and God bless you, Marcus, for sharing your knowledge. President Trump, uh, that guy, man, he's something else. His hair is like a whole entity of its own.
He's
Talk to
going
you
to jail
soon.
today.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah.
Sure. I didn't know that. I don't watch the news at all. I priced the polos at 18.99 plus shipping. They don't budge. The big pony ones, uh, I would price those up a little bit more.
Man, I was
Rugby's
gonna
always
say
do well for me.
I'd price those up too.
Yeah, I'd love to find a vintage Bennington one, and I'd keep it. I've never heard of a Bennington one.
I've never heard
Is
of
that the
Bennington
brand?
either.
Bennington.
Probably, I'm sure.
Long story short, thanks for thanks for that eBay callback vid. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you coming and stopping by, man. I thought that, man, I really thought that was like common knowledge, though, because I've been doing it for the longest. Because when I first started selling on eBay, I would like try to finagle and finesse my way into getting them to call me through the app. And then you got to try one option, and then they make you go to the community tab, and then you got to try another option, and they make the chat window pop up. Then they're like, read this 1 minute article. And I'm just like, this isn't what I need. So
Yeah.
found that little button there, man. It's been a game changer ever since. But yeah, appreciate it.
No,
Very,
I'm
very
sure that
much.
that has helped so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fortunately have never had to call eBay, but in the
Yeah.
event that I do, we
Yeah.
now
Now you're
have
gonna
the
have to
mark.
call him
Now
twice tomorrow.
I know, right? Right, man.
Oh, he said Footjoy and Peter Millar polos. Okay. Uh yeah, man. I just took photos of Footjoy polo with Whistler cup on it, the Ryder Whistler cup on it today. And I don't know what those go for, but let's just take a look real quick. See,
Also, does FootJoy make more than just golf shoes?
they make like it's all golf shoes. Some of them don't look the most golfish.
Okay. I just feel like every time that I've looked up a pair of FootJoys golf shoes,
Mhm.
they've just never panned out. I don't know.
So this is like the one that I just listed today, but only mine is moisture wicking, and it's sold for $36.
I'm not gonna
So
lie. I think I've passed up FootJoy stuff like that before in the bins,
look at
and
these brand new ones though, 85,
bro,
49, 77, 87. This
bro,
is trophy collection though for the Ryder Cup. Uh
that's sick. Yeah, I mean,
28,
because
28,
Ryder Cup is
32.
pretty. Yeah,
Yeah. So these are like the ones I got today that I just listed. 49, 9 on a bid, tripping. So, I mean, some of them can go for good money, but not just any FootJoy is going to go for great money. Usually it's going to be the ones that have like the embroideries on it from like certain cups or certain
gotcha.
clubs, that are going to go for really stupid money. But and I found that out the hard way because somebody was driving the crap out of me on TikTok because I was like some random club on there, and they're like, yeah, some random golf club, only the biggest one in the United States, and I'm like,
Which
dude, I look like I freaking watch golf, bro. Like, how am I
am I
supposed to
wearing
know?
goofy pants? Am
Right.
I?
Do I look like a cat person? Do I look like you know what I mean? Somebody talking about some, yeah, they sent me a feedback saying that their
That's
Carhartt
so
jacket they
funny.
bought for me had cat hair all over it. I'm like, there's no cat hair on it in the photos. Second of all, man, I don't even own a cat. Like, I'm not a cat guy, you know. I
Yeah,
don't have animals. There's no one here but me. Like, ain't no fur getting on nothing. So they said I threw it in the trash. I have cat allergies. Okay, yeah, you were just fishing for a refund or to get to
seriously
keep the
though.
jacket.
Seriously,
Now I'm stuck with the old negative. It is what it is, though.
yeah.
Oliver Cable shoes are new huge bolo for me. Never heard of that either,
I gotta get up on my shoe bolos for sure.
dude. Shoes
I
are a
know
pain.
there's just so many different
Brian kills
brands.
him though with shoes.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay, okay, Brian, hang on. I see you, bro. $89, 118, 89, 75, 140. Sheesh.
And those are
89,
thrash.
120. Yeah. Look at these. These look
Oh
like
my
Balenciagas
gosh.
with stains all over them and scuffs.
I'm buying some of these and I'm running them through the mud.
Bro, that's probably how they came. They
No,
because
that is
all
true.
there's too many pairs of those with the same spots and scuffs on
Yeah,
them.
you're right. You're
What
right.
what is this? I think I sold similar.
Wishful thinking, bro.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's
What's
crazy
the
though.
original listing? Yeah, I think that's how they're supposed to be.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's the style,
that's
bro.
the style,
That's
man. Yeah,
such a
that's
crazy
crazy,
thing,
dude.
man.
129. Sheesh. Yeah, thanks for the
That's
bolo,
crazy.
bro. Chances are that I won't find those, especially not here in Cape Girardeau, but might find them at the bins. Somebody might pass
That's
them
what
up
I'm
because they
saying.
think that's
Yeah,
how they're supposed to look.
exactly, bro.
The actual foot size shoes do extremely well. You have to find the Peter Millar with the micro patterns, like the small martini glasses or small skulls, not the striped ones anymore. That's true also.
That's good advice. That's good advice.
Never seen Krillin give a dono? Well, I guess I'm special. Thanks, Krillin. Uh and for them and so for those of you that don't know Krillin, he's like it's not I mean, he's not a mean guy by far, but he's kind of like straight to the point, you know what I mean? He's not gonna sugarcoat nothing, he ain't gonna BS with you.
Sure.
So for him to be out here giving me a $2 donation, I really appreciate it. Definitely.
That's a pound of stuff at the bins.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the socks with sandals look you got going on, Marcus. Definitely giving golf dad vibes. Check it out.
Check it out,
So,
bro.
not
You
no
know,
Birkenstocks today though. It's just Nike socks.
back in the day, bro. I just remember people hating on people who wore socks and sandals all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's
And
the
bro,
vibe.
it feels good. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but it feels good. I like it.
vindication. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yep.
Because look what I'm wearing.
Hey, my guy.
I'm
Yep.
with you. I'm with
Yep.
you, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I like my Birkenstocks too. I got two pairs of those. Yeah, they come like that. Yeah. You found some at the bins. They look trashy. You almost passed them up.
See,
Exactly.
see,
Yeah.
that's wild.
They do look like Chuck Taylors. Those classic like looking shoes like that are pretty in demand because of Balenciaga made those shoes look trash like
Yep.
that.
Yeah, it was Balenciaga. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're at the end of this here podcast episode. It's been a blast kicking it with you guys.
Yee yee.
Uh, if you could be so kind as to smash the thumbs up on the way out of here and go immediately to Ray's channel and watch his video, that'd be
Yeah, it's already out.
kindly appreciated of you guys as well. Let's read this. Mark is listing 10 per day, which adds up to 2,800 monthly sales. I'm eager to take things to the next level and increase my listings to 20 a day. Recommendations for scaling effectively. Um, if you're whatever you're selling, if you're selling half of that, increase by another half. So if you're listing 10 but selling 5, then go up to 10. If you're listing 20 but selling 10, go up to 15. So just cut it up in half, Maybe, if you're only doing 10, bump it up to 12, If you're shopping at the bins, bump it up to 15. Don't grow too big. Do it smart, do it safe. So that's my advice. Take it easy, guys. It's gonna do it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one. But until
Yeah.
then, let's make this cash,